This is a video review for my latest purchase, Takara's MP-15 Rumble and Jaguar, or as you may know them, Frenzy and Ravage. Now they come in a very nice little tiny box. It's got a nice picture of Jaguar on the side there. The other side has Rumble. Usual stuff in the bottom of the box. The name of it on the top, and of course on the back some nice little pictures of the toy, so you can see what it looks like in different modes, including here tape deck, bot modes, accessories, and Soundwave. Now I would have Soundwave in this review for comparison pictures, but unfortunately I don't have a Soundwave to hand. All my Soundwave is currently packed in a box ready to be shipped somewhere else because I'm moving house soon. But I do have a Frenzy from I got it from something. What did I get my Frenzy from? I can't remember, but I have a Frenzy here. Oh yeah, from the Encore pack. So I'll have him to show some comparisons. So firstly, I'm open and take a look at what's inside here. Okay, so here's what you get inside this nice little tray. We have Frenzy or Rumble. You got two pink cassette holders. You got Jaguar or Ravage, and power drivers for Rumble. You get the guns for Rumble. You get two of them. Come here. Hey. Yeah, the two guns for Rumble. And this little battery pack holder as well, and of course the instruction sheet. And the instruction sheet also comes with a little tech card, which you can see there. I'll open this up so you can take a look at it. So yeah, here's the tech card that comes with the nice little artwork of Rumble and Jaguar and their tech specs. And here's the instruction manual, pretty standard as for Masterpiece releases. Let's see, let's zoom out a little bit. So yeah, we got here artwork bios on the characters, and there we go. So looking at the cassette modes, how to use them in the cases, how to use his guns, and how to use power drivers for him, and of course what you saw in the episodes, which when it comes to Rumble is pretty much every episode. And on the back of this is of course the instructions. My visual freeze? No, it didn't. Okay, so there you go, the instruction sheet, which I will not be using because it's pretty straightforward. Okay, so onto the actual machine, the robots themselves. I'll start with Rumble or Frenzy. So, taking out his little, he comes in a little baggie, which is now useless. So, and here is what he looks like. Very small. Let's get a close up on him there. So yeah, he's quite small. Where do I put? There we go. I have the G1, the same character. Let's put him right there. And so, yeah, I can see they are the exact same size. A little bit different colouring here, but roughly it's exactly the same. So I'll take him away just now. Okay. So, let's transform this bad boy. Well, let's take a look at the other sides of him. Sorry, this camera is not cooperating with me today. There we go. So, yeah, that's his front side. The back side is the same as the back side of the G1 toy. The exact same apart from the the heat signal thing. This thing. Come on. Oop. There we go. That's better. Put it over there. And put this one over here. This is the G1 over here. So yeah, they're pretty much the same. Yeah. Same colours. The colours are exactly the same, which is awesome. So let's get him out of there for a second, and let's transform this guy into robot mode, which is actually really easy to do. First of all, these parts here are the arms, so you can pull them up like this, which releases the feet on either side. So you can now bring the feet down and extend it out. Just give it a good pull. It goes all the way out like that, and turn it around. And the feet are on the ball joint. You just flip that down, and that's one leg done. So the other side, pull it down, extend the leg forward. Boom. There we go. Turn it around. Click down the foot, and there we go. Oh, I got the wrong way around. There you go. That's sorry. So rotate these back around this way. This is the front side. Whoopsie. So now you can stand them up here now. Now the arms just come down into the shoulder area. There we go. Down and down. In here is his fist. You just put your fingernail in there, and you can, there you go, pull out his hand. And in here too, just fingernail, and come on. There we get little, and you can get hold of it. You can see it right there. And just pull it around. And then going to the back, this part here is his head. So you need to fingernail here and trying to rotate it down here, or even try and get underneath the head. There we go. There we go. There we are. So he comes up there. Rotate the head. Oops. There we are. Rotate the head around. And there we have him. So, a bit more complex than the G1, but not too much really. Let me just quickly transform the G1 so you can get a comparison. G1 is faster to transform, but of course you can see the size difference almost instantaneously. Here we go. Oh, let's move him over here a little bit more to get on the camera. There we go. So here we are. Just comparison. Oh, let me shoulder down. There we go. There we are. So old, new. A lot of people complained about his. Yeah, there now. Won't take him anymore. A lot of people complained about his legs, saying that they were a bit too skinny. They don't look very nice, but honestly, in person, they look really, really good. Let's see. It's kind of closer to see here. So yeah, the legs have got 2 pins in them, so they can rotate individually. Yeah, it doesn't look the prettiest on pictures on the internet, but actually, yeah, it looks okay. When I first saw the pictures of this, I was concerned about the head. I thought it was a little bit too big, but honestly, it doesn't look too bad in person. Let me just put onto him his guns. The guns come with this little peg right here, this little red peg here, and that goes into the holes on his back for his cassette holes. Just plug in nicely, like that. Also, if you want to have him holding his guns in his hands, what you can do is you can take the gun, flip this red piece forward, there we go, and it's a smaller peg. And this smaller peg can go into his hand, so he can now actually hold his weapon. So this camera absolutely hates me. There we go. Okay, so now we have that. He also comes with 2 large power drivers, just like he did in the show. So let me just put this gun, transform it back, and put it onto his back. There we go. Now, to put on the power drivers, you have to do 2 things. You've got to fold it, oh sorry, off the camera, there you go, put the hands back in, on both sides, the arms out to the side like this, rotate them here, and the fists up. That's how you transform them first before you put on the power drivers. So here are the power drivers. Nice little pillar boxes for your mail. These just slot on, in and slot. There we go. You hear a little click when you do this. So in and slot, and on they go. And there he is with power drivers, and they extend it a little bit. There we go. And yeah, he's well balanced. Doesn't fall over. He's nice. Rotational view of him. One thing I don't like about this is he's got his little tampograph stamp number right on his butt, but I'm sure I can remove that with some paint remover. And there we go. There is Rumble or Frenzy, depending on your... Oh no, sorry, I forgot one step. My mistake, I really do forget this. Because of the toy, I didn't have it originally, but you can extend his waist a little bit, gives him a bit more height. My mistake. And because of that, I'll bring back in the G1 to show you the height comparison. So yeah, he is quite considerably taller now. Okay. So that's Rumble dealt with. Let's go on to take a look at Ravage. Now before we go on to Jaguar, we'll talk about the accessories that come for Rumble. Namely, of course, the power drivers themselves, this little party pack holder, and the two little guns. Now I've shown you the guns already and how they transform. You get the little handle in the back here. What they also do is these power drivers can actually store the guns, or that's what they're supposed to be. Doing this review, I actually discovered that I have a factory defect in one of my power drivers, because I can't store both of them in here. What you do is you open, oops, I got the camera, there we go, you open the top, and you see these tabs here and here, these line up for the guns. Now which one is that? This is this gun here. This one will go in. The left gun, or right gun I suppose, will go into here, so it slots in nicely. It goes in and it'll push down. There you go. Then you just close it up and it's done. Unfortunately, I'll open it back up here again. If you look at the other one I have, you can make this out. Hang on. The slots are in the same place. So this gun can go in here too. This gun goes in this one, but this one can't, because these slots are supposed to go in here. So that raised part here is where the raised part of the gun goes, but it won't go in there because it's got this large fin on the side. The fin is supposed to be coming out. I already have called the Robot Kingdom about the problem with another order. We have to contact them again with this one, and unfortunately with this one, I know they're out of stock. So I'm probably going to live with it, I think, really, which is unfortunate. So I can't. This one can't store weapons. Well, it can store this one. I can put this weapon into here if I want to, but I can't put this one anywhere. Luckily, of course, with Soundwave, his feet open up and you can put the gun into his feet. So I can store it somewhere if I have to. So let's close this up, and this one too. Now, let's put it to the side just now and talk about this piece. The battery pack holder. Now this serves a couple of different options actually. You can plug this into the back, into this little hole. Just slide this in. Come on. And it... There you go. And it gives you a little bit of storage. But yeah, he's got a fast. Yeah. So that's just not the best. Yeah. So let's take that out. Come on. There we go. What you can do with it is put the batteries in. Now, the power drivers have these little raised knobs. Where are they? Here. These little raised knobs, you can't really see, there they are, you can see them now. On here. And these can line up to these little divots right here. Maybe you can see that or not. You can see here is more flat. Oh, here's more flat here. You can line up those little raised bars and they go slotting in there, like this. And the slots on the other side, it's over here, and yeah, they slots in like that. And there we go. There is the battery pack hold together. Now this can actually go as a backpack for Rumble. So it's got this little patch here which goes in the back, and it's got these two little holes which go in the holes of the figure. So it lines it all up, and you push it in, and we have a backpack for him. Doesn't really hold in. There we go. The drawback to this is he is now extremely back heavy, so you have to extend his power drivers a little bit to make him stand up. Yeah, and it looks stupid. It looks really stupid. So I won't be doing that. If you have Soundwave, this clip part here, this clip will go onto Soundwave's arm, and so you can use yourself as arm-mounted cannons, which they don't really look like cannons, but they tried. They tried to use the accessories in a decent way. Yeah, but yeah, I don't think this will ever happen. Let's get this out of the way now. Onto Ravage. Now again, Ravage comes in a little plastic container. Let's take him out. Right. And just like before, he is exactly the same size as a G1 cassette. I'll put my Rumble back into his, the G1 back into his cassette mode. Okay, there we go. So yeah, same size. He's the same colour as Ravage. I don't have Ravage on hand right now for his G1, so I can't show you that, unfortunately. But yeah, here he is. He's nice black and silver tape. From the front, he got all these nice details on his tape from the G1. On the back, he's a lot different to what you would expect. Here, you can see that he is extremely hollow. And I'm surprised by this because there's so many things that they could have done to fill that in my opinion. But never mind. Let's get him back here. So, to transform him, what we have to do first of all is we have to take these two oh, sorry, here we go. So, first of all is a little knob right in the top here. Nip that forward, and that will become the nose in his cat mode. Let me pull this up. There we go. Make the other one comes up to match, and there we have his head ready to go. We're halfway there, sort of. Now this is the part where it's really annoying. In the legs, they are joined together by a small peg right here. But the legs themselves are pretty sturdy in here. They don't move around at all. They'll keep their position, so I don't know why they put pegs here, because they don't need a peg. It would hold together fine without it. It makes it harder to get it off, so you've got to try to wiggle this just to, there we go, to unlock it. Same for the other side, you've got to hold it in both parts and get a bit of a wiggle to release that peg. Come on, come on. There we go. And that doesn't need to be there, because you can see here, I'm going to hold it right here, shaking it, and it's not moved. Shake the other leg, not moved. There is no reason for that peg to be there. And honestly, I might clip it off. So it doesn't need to be there at all. So anyway, so we're on the next step here. So we've got the legs come forward. We're going to pull, we're going to put this, right here is the tail. Sorry, it's off the camera again. So here is his tail. You just rotate it around and out. Now what we can do is we can take these parts here and put them down. They form the rear of his mode. Now, back here now. So we take the arm, rotate it down so you've got the Decepticon symbol on his shoulder. Put it forward. So the other side. Symbol and forward. Now, take his legs down. So you can see here that this pig was actually coloured grey when I got him out the first time, and the paint has just come away, which is why it's maybe easier for me to get this pig out. But it was fully painted when it was in there, so it was really tight. So be very careful with that part, because it could break your toy. But honestly, if it does break, you're not in any danger, because it doesn't need to be there in the first place. So anyway, so now we've got the legs down, and they're the wrong way around, you can see here. So we just rotate this way. So this little black tab points forward. Oh, sorry, this black tab points forward. Do the same for the other side. There we go. And that's his front legs ready to go. You just position his legs how you want them. Put the paws up. I'll just do a neutral pose right now for him. Okay, back to the rear section of him. Let's get that out of the way so I can get into the other side. These flip down. Well, the first one is to pull the leg out. The back leg's out of there. Now they can flip down. And you can see here the boosters, which are a separate part on the G1 toy, which is awesome. So now these come down, and the foot rotates all the way around. And see for the other side, the foot comes down to the other side like this. Now, looks very flat here, doesn't he? So it's not very cool. What you can do now is the whole front section here is on a hinge, and this goes, you can sort of bend it together, boom, so it looks like that. Put the legs down and head down, and there we have Ravage. Now not a very good pose for Ravage, I know, but it'll do for now. So here we are, here is little Ravage. There you go, I'll bring in back in Rumble just to get a size comparison with him. There we go, so he's not even past his knees really. He was really small. And just to bring a tape, so it's not much larger than the tape. But he is nicely articulated, his back legs are on a rotation, they can go in and out, the foot go in and out, and also this large section here, it's a bit tight, but it does go, oh sorry, it's off camera again, sorry about that. So it goes in and out at the back, the feet, boop, boop, and it's got double joint here obviously, so it can make a bit more dynamic poses. His other feet can go up and down, his legs can go back and far, and this is only far forward it can go. It can't go any far forward than this. I can't push it forward. If I push it more, the whole leg goes forward. So you can go back to here, but you can't go all the way forward. So, one of the biggest questions I had is all the promotional material for Ravage has his head like this. And I was always concerned that Ravage could not look up, because he never looked up in any of the images we've seen so far of this toy. So the first thing I did with him was check it out, and luckily, yes, he can look up. It's a little bit weird when he does that, but it's there. Maybe that's why they've not put it in the promotional images for him, I don't know. But yeah, he can look up. Let's bring it back down again. It looks better like that. So there we go, so there is Ravage. There's no accessories to come with Ravage, really, because it's all part of his body. You've got the booster packs here ready to go. So, to the side. Now, this also comes with... Come here, there we go. 2 plastic trays, cassette holders, 1 and 2. Same colour as the ones that come with Laserbeak, and these are the same size as the old G1 cassette holders. I don't know why they're in pink. They'll never be used, they're just there. They can hold old tapes. If I just open this one. Here's my G1 Frenzy. Close it. So there we are. Hey, hello. So you just hold that nicely. Open it up again. Take him back out. So a nice addition, but they're never going to be used. So we're them now. So I wish I had my Soundwave ready to make, so I could show you with Soundwave and Laserbeak. But yeah, here we go. So here we have. Out of the 2 of them, I definitely would say that Rumble is the best. I don't like things like this tab on Jaguar and the hind legs. I don't like these hollow parts. They could have filled that in a little bit better. Honestly, they could have done that. And of course, the stubby tail which he's got here is really stubby tail compared to the G1 Ravage. But apart from that, he's still quite nice. He's solid as it. He doesn't. There's nothing moving here. Same with him. Nothing frenzy. He's just perfect. I'm looking forward to getting Rumble or Frenzy, the blue one, with who's with that? Oh, Buzzsaw. So yeah, I can't wait to get Buzzsaw and Rumble or Frenzy, depending on how you call them. I hate this Rumble is red, Frenzy is blue thing. Oh. Anyway, so there we go. There is MP-15. Would I recommend him to you? If you've got the masterpieces, yes. If you've got Soundwave, yes. If you like the characters, yes. Because these are really awesome little figures. For Ravage, I think the one that comes with Hound in the is it Universe line was better than this. In my opinion, that's just what I think. I think it looks a little bit better. But he's still a nice little masterpiece. I like him. So, thank you very much for watching my video, and please comment below. Thank you. Goodbye.